Hey guys, how you doing? Um, Hold on one second. I'm trying to log on my other thing real fast too. Just so I can share this. Eventually, it's gonna say I'm live. And So today's been kind of interesting, rather stressful. Why doesn't it say I? There we go. Now it does. I just want to test something and see if it works. I just want to test something and see if it works. I just want to test. That's annoying. I'm going to say hello to myself because that's how cool I am. And make sure that works. Yep. All right. I just wanted to make sure it pops up when I'm chatting up there. So today is going to be just kind of like chatting and whatnot. I'm going to go over some things that are on my mind, and a lot of these things, especially when it comes to the boat stuff, you see a lot of them are edited and staged, and they give you a fake life of what living on a boat is exactly like. And I kind of want to make this video of what you can expect in the real life, instead of some of these YouTubers that go out there and then make it all, you know, that everything is just like, peachy and sunshines and rainbows, and that it's easy, and that money is easy and whatnot. It's not. I don't know why my picture is like so like horrible, but it seems like it's like I know it's dark out, but I don't know. But anyway, so I watched quite a few. I'm not gonna mention who they are or nothing. And some of them are great, and it's not like they don't give you good advice and some things. Um, but life is hard. Life isn't just like anybody can live on a sailboat and do all these things. It's quite difficult, to survive sometimes. And one thing I notice is a lot of these people, like they're doing their YouTubes and stuff like that, and they're getting all kinds of funding, and which is great. They're working hard and they're doing good, but I think some of it's misleading because I don't know. I just feel like they don't show you the hard times a lot. They don't show you, and some do, not everybody, but the things you have to live without, the things, I mean, like, I've lived on boats for 10 years. Some of it's absolutely amazing, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. Um, and it's a great adventure and all that, but it's definitely not for everybody. If you can't live with, there's things you have to live without, that you just can't have anymore. And those are some things that, like if you like taking long showers and hot showers, and that's out the window. If you like having, easy access to stores, that's out the window. I mean, sometimes you're around and sometimes you're not. It's very dangerous. The storms can pop out of nowhere, and I've almost, I almost died out there once. And I think everybody who has lived on a boat has, and that's something you have to understand too. I mean, granted, you can die anywhere, but I don't know. I just figured, I want to throw that out there, that these, just because I do these streams and all that, I don't expect, and I hope for funding ever here and there, but I don't expect it. You know, I lived a really rough life, and I'd like to talk about that a little bit today too. I would like to, go a little bit in my backstory so you can understand who I am, some of the things I've been through, and maybe that'll help connect my audience a little bit more. And so, and anybody who wants to, chime in and mention things they've been through too, I'm definitely a person who will be sitting there, willing to listen and talk about it. So before we start talking about the other streams and all that and whatnot, I'd like to go in a little bit about me so people can understand who I am. So if you don't know, my name's Nick. Um, I'm going to go in a small back detail about why I'm in the situation I'm in now, and then tell you kind of like who I am, what I've been through, some of the things I've seen in life, and we'll go from there. Kind of, I don't really plan these streams. I just decide I want to go live, and I do. A lot of the reasons why I go live too so much is, I mean, just pure loneliness. I mean, recently lost everything. I lost my company, which I loved and I worked so hard for. COVID completely just destroyed it. And it was a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that company. And we were only open for 4 years, but I felt I was somebody, you know. And then I found a great, what I thought was a great woman. And, you know, I typically, I've had really, really bad luck in relationships. Let's put it this way. But let's hold on before I get into that. I'll get into that in a second. Let me explain the situation. So I had my company for 4 years. It's called Wicked Good Cleanouts. We did really good. I mean, you can look me up online. I'm still there. I haven't taken anything down just because I don't want to. It's not something easy. I mean, it's marked as closed, I think now. But so I owned that for 4 years, and then I met a girl. We started dating, and it was a great relationship. I mean, intimacy wasn't exactly something like, I don't know. It was just off with us. There was some not connection there. So that was already, it's something, I don't know. You could tell, and not that intimacy is everything in a relationship, but there's definitely a point in it where it is too. There's definitely some issues there. I don't know, I couldn't get involved with her like that. So maybe it was just the wanting to be in a relationship. And she was nice. She definitely had her own issues, and I don't fault her for that. We all have our own issues. And I wish her the best in life. Even with the crap she said about me after, that was a complete lie, and I have proof that it was a lie. But we're not going to go into that. I'm not trying to drag her under a bus. I really, really wish her luck. And I did love her. I don't know if I was ever in love with her though. Now that I really sit back and think about it, um, I think I love the fact that she was a good person, and she was. I mean, I'll never take this. Just one action or a few actions doesn't make a person who they are. She has great qualities. Oh, and I'm just trying to get a little extra light because it seems to be kind of dark. So I'm using my other phone's flashlight. Um, it seems to be that you can love somebody for who they are, and like, oh no, I was talking about actions. I'm sorry. So like she's done bad things, and after we broke up, whatever. I mean, and she tried to get Gemma taken away from me. She tried, a bunch of crap. She tried saying I used her, but it was my place first, and why she moved in with me, and I've never once not given her money and all that, and so that was kind of upsetting. Um, I'm not gonna mention her name. Like I said, she's not a bad person. She's went through her rough life too. But once we broke up, it took a little bit of toll on me, but I never really had time to process it, and I think that's why I'm doing these lives so much, just because I mean I really didn't have any. I mean, I talked to my this person I call my sister. She's like my best buddy, and she's always been great and good friend, and that's at least I had that moral support. But it just all happened so crazy fast. Um, After losing the company and whatnot, and I went instantly from losing my company, my girlfriend, to losing my home, losing my business, losing sleeping in a truck. Sitting in the truck right now because the boat it's so moldy right now. It's really hard to be in there. I did do a YouTube video, so after you guys watch this, if you want to check that out, it shows how bad the inside is. It's wrecked. But it has potential. It's going to be mine and Gemma's home. I mean, that's our future, and I'm not giving up on it. People can say you could get so much better of a boat for whatever. No, that's not what I want. I fell in love with this boat, and this freaking mosquito. I swear to God, I hate mosquitoes. I've been bit up like so many times, and I'm about tired of mosquitoes because, of course, I have to freaking live on a freaking lake right now. And on the lakes, of course, oh, no, there's a river. I'm not sorry, there's a lake. It is horribly filled with mosquitoes. The first night, I barely got any sleep. Last night, I barely got any sleep. I wasn't feeling good anyways. But it was pretty shitty. But I'm so sick of mosquitoes. But anyway, so I lost everything, and it's just like, I mean, it's a very lonely feeling just sitting here. And like I said, that's why I do these so much. Um, I kind of feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. No, like nobody would like notice if, like, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be missed too much if I was gone. Not that I'm not like stupid suicidal thoughts or nothing like that. It's just a lonely feeling, if it makes any sense. I know that I have something great to offer this world, and one day I'm going to find a great person. It's not even, like I said, it's not even about my ex or nothing, because I'm not depressed about that. It sucks, but at the same time, it needed to happen, because if somebody can't be there for you through hard times, they're definitely not worth being there for you, being there through the good times. So it was a blessing in disguise, but at the same time, it's just, it sucks being out here by myself. Not having anybody to really talk to. I really don't do much. I sit here, and I love Gemma, and she's great to talk to. Don't get me wrong. She keeps me sane. Um, and I do everything I've done for her to try to keep her happy. I've literally traveled over 2,000 miles just to try to find Gemma a home so we can be happy. Um, I've still got so much work to do, and the boat's so bad. I need so much money to put into it. But I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to give up. I don't know how I'm going to do it or what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it. Um, but anyway, so that's my situation. It took us, we were sleeping in the truck for 3 weeks. We're pretty much sleeping on and off between the truck and the boat. I can't spend too much time in there. I've got horrible lungs, so I was on a lot of medication, and that's half the reason why I wear this, because it's screwed up my fucking home mouth and all that from all the medication I've been on. It's embarrassing. So to be honest, that's why I wear this. People judge, and I don't like that. I don't smile or talk much with that because of it. But it is what it is. I've never done drugs in my life, really. I smoked weed twice, I think. Never been a drinker. Always been a sick person. I ended up in ICU quite a few times because of how bad my lungs are. And yes, I smoke cigarettes, and that's horrible and stupid, but it's the only thing that keeps me sane. I have. But now that we went over a little bit of the situation, now I can kind of explain me and why I am how I am, and why I think how I think. And I just want a fucking normal life for once. Like, really, really just want a normal life. So how old am I? I fucking hate that question because I don't even know how old I am sometimes. I think I'm 38. I was born on December 2nd, 1982. It's as much information about me as you're getting. Um, don't need to know anything else like my social security number. Some freaking people will be trying to scam my stuff or something. But I was born in Newport Richey, Florida. My dad and my mom, were married at the time, and I have a brother and a sister. I love my brother and my sister to death. We're not horribly close, but we are at the same time. Like, we barely talk. I wish we talked more and saw each other more, but I talk to my older brother a bit more than my sister. My sister's got her own thing going on, and my family's never been really a family orientated, group, which is kind of, I never knew what it was like to go to like family gatherings and family events. We didn't have those. I've had a handful of Christmases my whole life. We didn't have celebrations or big birthday parties, or, you know, we didn't have a whole lot. And that's why when I get in a relationship, I take it pretty freaking serious, because all I've ever wanted was a normal life. Uh, been in a lot of relationships. Uh, I was a hoe back in the day, not trying to, it is what it is, but I, uh, I slept with a lot of freaking people, well over 100, which is horrible. But it's not. I just wanted, somebody to care, I guess. So I almost like searched for it, which is the worst thing to do. Eventually, somebody is, and maybe that's why I've had such bad luck. Now, I've been with great women. I've been with beautiful women. I've been with not so beautiful women. But at one time they were good at for something. And there's a few of them probably weren't, but they were there was something about them at that time that I was drawn to. Some of it was for the complete wrong reasons, and some of them were for great reasons, and they never ended up working out. But let's start back a little bit before, and then we'll get to the relationships after. So, like I said, I was born in Newport Richey, Florida. My mom left when I was 2. I didn't even know who she was, honestly, until I was 15. Um, I always thought it was my dad's second wife, which her name is not important, but she wasn't a good person either. Um, but I really never knew who my mom was till I was older. But we'll get into that once I get to that age. My dad was very abusive, and that's why my mom left. And I understand why my mom left. And my mom will probably see these, and that's fine. And she's on my Facebook, and we're kind of okay, you know. But she did hurt me too, like not like physically, but emotionally, you know. And it screwed up my life a lot. And the power of somebody, like, I'm not much better. I've never known how to be a person of a family person. I've never been shown that, so I've never known that. And it's my own fault at the same time. But it's at the same time, I'm a damaged person. But it is what it is. Um, so my mom left when I was 2 because my dad was really abusive. Which it is what it is. I mean, I just don't get why. I get why she left. No woman should ever be beaten. That's one that I've never ever even raised a hand towards a woman. I'm 38 years old, and I've had some fucking reasons, but it's just, why do you got to do that? Like, why do men hit women? I don't understand it. Like, I mean, I'm the first one. I'll punch a fucking hole in the wall or something. Not because I want to be destructive, because I get so mad. But I know that that wall is so much better than that person. And I don't even like fighting a dude. Like, I've been in fights, whatever. But I don't like hurting people. I've never liked hurting people. I feel bad after. So I just like, every time, like, I've got in a fight with a dude or whatever, if I've hurt the dude, I felt awful. Like, I'll be the first one to say, "Hey, are you okay? Let's fucking, we did our thing. Let's fucking talk about it. What the fuck's up? It is what it is." But I don't know. It's a crazy world, but I just never understood why you could leave your kids in that situation though. I mean, my mom went through some shit with my dad. My dad, like, tried to kill her with an axe and shit. He's psycho. But why would you leave your fucking? Why would you freaking? I gotta watch my language, I guess, but especially if I ever want to get monetized on YouTube. Um, which, speaking of that, let me shout that out real fast. I do need to try to get monetized on YouTube, so anybody watching, if you could please subscribe to Sailing with Gemma on YouTube. Yeah, it's Sailing with Gemma on YouTube. I really need 1,000 subscribers so I can. Right now I'm live on Facebook and Twitch, but I would love to be able to do all three. But anyways, that's that. So anyway, my mom left when I was 2. Blah blah blah. We know why I don't know why she did it. Blah blah blah. Then my dad was a horrible alcoholic and very abusive, and we got bounced around. We moved around a lot when we were kids. Not gonna go in every time he beat us or bloodied us up or whatever. Or I'll go into a few stories, but certain ones aren't that important. I don't remember a whole lot. I've literally woke up one day and I was that age. It was mid young, like 8 or 9 or something. I don't remember a day before then. Suppression of memories or whatever. I don't know. I went through a lot more than one should, but I also know that it's made me a stronger person. Like, we went through foster care, which honestly I wish we would have stayed in foster care. The people were kind of a little bit bizarre. I remember, like, they had this weird thing where they used to, on your birthday, they'd put butter on your face, like on your nose. They'd make, like, rub your face in butter or something. I don't understand it, but they actually did things, Like, for a small time in my life, there's 2 times in my life, this is one of them, that I actually felt like I had a family. And then the second one was when I was living with my aunt. I don't remember how old I was. I was very young. I wasn't even a teenager yet. I think I was between 10 and 12. I went to go live with my aunt, and I love my aunt very much. We don't talk very much, but I love her very much. And minus her husband, which is a horrible man. I'm not going to mention too much, but he did some horrible things to me that should have never been done. But she's not with him anymore, thank God. She probably gave me the best part of my life, and I'll always love her for that. And I don't know how to. I'm not a person who reaches out and says hi to people or whatnot. But I want her to know that I love her, and that was a good time in my life, minus the bull crap that he did. Um, I don't remember a whole lot when I was really young, though. I have so many vague memories, and I think that's why, when it comes to relationships and stuff, my psychiatrist or whatever, I'll get to that part in a second, but they say I have an attachment disorder. Like, when I'm with somebody, I get too attached too easy because I've had so many people leave me that I'm afraid everybody's always going to leave me. And that puts a damper on relationships, let me tell you. And I don't want them to. Like, I don't want to be that clingy person or whatever, or even a jealous person, but I always think I'm doing something wrong, and that's screwed up my life and my relationships. And I'm sorry to the people that it has done that, but most of them ended up cheating on me anyway, so there's no reason. I've cheated once in my life. I was dating this girl named Karen, and freaking, I think I was in ninth grade, my second year in ninth grade. I left home when I was 15 because my dad was too abusive. My dad's own mom paid for me to run away because she was just tired of seeing me beat up and stuff like that by my dad. And so she paid for me to run away, and I went to meet my mom for the very first, well, not very first time since she left when I was just a young baby. And my mom didn't really want me around much, I guess. Hey, Jamie. I know. I know you miss her. We had some good fun. You guys are all good people, and you're a good person too, Jamie. But so I met my mom when I was 15, and like I said, she didn't really want me around that much, which kind of hurt me considering when I'm gonna get into the story about this Karen chick, and I'll understand why it hurt me a little bit. I was dating this girl Karen, and it's the only girl I've ever cheated on in my life, and this is how horrible of a cheater I am. So I love this girl, like straight up freaking love her, and it was my first real love. So of course, I mean, it was like the real strong love, you know. It wasn't maybe not understanding what love yet. It's more of, I don't know, infatuation. She was like perfect in every way, gorgeous. Thankfully, she didn't stay that way, and jokes on her. I won on that one. But anyways, um, most beautiful girl, I swear. She was just everything about her was just perfect. And we had great times. I mean, I literally walked in a blizzard for like 8 miles, and it was like pouring down snow just to be with her, you know. And it was crazy because like just that's the stupid things you do for love. And we were doing great, and then there was this new kid. His name was Nick too, and I don't like this guy very much. Oh my god. Um, so we ended up breaking up shortly because I cheated on her. And let me explain how I cheated on her. So I was at my friend's house, and her best friend, horrible idea, I get it, knew I was going to get back to her. I didn't sleep with anybody else. I'll get to that. I did not sleep with anybody, nothing like that. Um, we were all hanging out, whatever, and her friend was cute. Not even as good looking as freaking Karen, but we were just going through rough. Me and Karen were going through like some drama bullshit or whatever. Same stuff you go through when you're kids, and it was a stupid mistake. Me and her best friend ended up kissing. I felt so bad that I literally ran home like a little bitch. Yes, I did. And I called her, and I told her, I was like, listen, I love you. I know that you're going to leave me, but I need to be honest. And I told her what happened, and she left me. I get it. Nobody wants to be cheated on. Um, it sucked. And then came the drama. I mean, this girl, I will tell you what, and this is why I learned that women are evil, and if you cheat on them, they will screw you over 20 times worse. It's not worth it. So this is minus that I don't like hurting people. I mean, I made her cry. That was one thing. It hurt me seeing her cry. Worse than her leaving me, because I deserved it. But she, my brother used to walk from Brunswick to Freeport every day with red roses. Things have changed in life so much. Yeah, I remember when you guys were together. Uh, But I'm glad you guys stayed good friends. You guys are pretty close. But when me and her broke up, she definitely, definitely got the last laugh. I'll put it that way. I get called down to the well. First, let me go back. I was hanging out with my one of my buddies after, and I went and called. This sucked. Like I really love this chick, so I called her up. I'm like, hey, sorry. I found out she's seeing somebody else. I said, it's only been like a week and a half, and you're already seeing somebody else. So it kind of makes me think that you're talking to somebody else already, and I didn't like that. Whatever. And and then I was like, I'm gonna beat his ass. No, I said I'm gonna kill him. Now, when somebody says they're gonna kill you, and you're a kid, that means you're gonna beat his ass. That's it. You're not gonna. I had no intentions or death threats or nothing towards him. Literally, just means you want to beat the kid up, and you're pretty angry. So I got, anyways. So the next morning, I once it got to the school or whatever, and I get called down to the office, and I'm like, what the fuck's this about? And little behold, my mom's sitting there. I was like, what the? I didn't even live with my mom then. I don't believe I did it then. And no, I'm pretty sure I didn't then. I'm pretty sure she already. I was pretty much bouncing around from house to house by then, and living in freaking sheds. That was all a bunch of fun. Um, so I get called down to the office, and I see my mom there, and I open the door, and I'm like, what the hell's this shit about? And then I see Karen, and her parents come walking out of the office, and she's bawling. I'm like, great, this is gonna be fucking good. And then she looks up at me and smiles, and then she goes back down and crying again. So this girl needs like an Emmy award or something. Like I said, something. I don't know. But I go into the office, and that sheep lady chick, that's what everybody calls her. She looked like a dang on sheep. Um, and the officer, which was a chick officer, which never liked me because I was always in shit. I was fucking homeless. I was fucking bouncing around and this to that, and she did not like me. The officer, I think it was Officer Jones or something. I don't remember her name, but oh, she was mean. But I get in the office, and my mom goes in there and all that, and they're like, "Well, we heard you threatened to kill Karen and her boyfriend and her whole family." I'm like, "What? Please repeat this." And they're like, so you're saying you didn't call Karen last night? I was like, yes, I called. And this is exactly what I said. And I was like, my best friend was with me at the time, and he can tell you exactly what I said. I don't even need to freaking you. I won't even tell him. You can go ask him. Won't even have any time to conversate it. And they didn't want to hear any of that. I was like, I threatened to beat up her boyfriend, and I said the words, I'm gonna kill him, as in I'm pissed off because the girl I loved, which I screwed up, happened to be with some other dude. So whatever. Was I planning on killing him? Absolutely not. Did I want to beat his ass? Absolutely. And he deserved it because I fucked up and I was mad. So therefore it's deserving enough. Anyways, so they made me go to a freaking program called Kids Peace. They're like, you're expelled. You can never come back to any school in Maine besides this school until you see somebody. And the Kids Peace is a program up in Ellsworth, Maine, and it's for children with anger issues. And oh boy, did I have them, especially after that, because I was pissed. I know I didn't do anything. I was just and I wouldn't even and it was just something me and him probably wouldn't have ever fought. It was just something you say because you're so pissed, but I went down to so I ended up having to leave the school, went down to Kids Peace, did my thing over there. I had the coolest caseworker in the world. I had this little boom box, and had where you put all the batteries in the back, and it was a huge area. And he used to let me buy a bunch of packs of cigarettes and stuff them full of cigarettes, so I could jump out of that place and go AWOL for a couple hours, and go smoke cigarettes every time I got really pissed. He was fucking awesome. But and then I read when I got the Kids Piece, I read the transcript because I don't know if my mom knew it or not, but they gave me the whole transcript on exactly what happened through the schools, blah 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 blah, And my mom sat there and told him that she thought that I said this and that I was pretty much a bad person. Like, I read the whole thing and I don't remember what it was word for, but she was just talking all kinds of shit. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna do that about it? And I told my mom, it's like, this shit never fucking happened. But she sat there and told the school that she thinks it did, and that I'm a known liar. Like, I don't think she thought I'd ever read it, but says the woman is getting child support from my father, why I wasn't even living there. So that's another reason why I don't love my mom. I want to love my mom because I know she has her reasons for everybody things she does, but it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. And actually, not too long ago, it was like 4 years ago, Karen wrote me and she apologized to me for making up all that bullshit. And I wanted to show my mom and just shove it in her face, but it is what it is, you know. If you don't want to believe your own kid, then you didn't really want to be a mom anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But did my kids' piece thing. I got in some shit while I was there too. I ended up messing around with this one chick that was there, and this place, they were allowed to put you in physical holds. I mean, they were dicks when they did it too. I mean, they beat up some people there. I mean, Kids Piece did some bad, shady shit back in the day. Very violent toward the children if they were having a nervous breakdown or whatever. Granted, those kids weren't trying to be nice to the teachers either, but that's your job to figure it out, you know. It's not like any of them had, you know, were trying to kill them or nothing. They were just trying to fight, basically. And your job is to restrain them, but not bang their heads off of fucking tables and shit. But anyways, they were putting a hold on this girl I was messing around with. And they put her in a restraining order because she was just having a nervous breakdown or whatnot. And I do not like when a dude touches a girl. I get very pissed. So I hear her screaming. So I go out to see what's going on. And the teacher's like, you need to sit down. And I'm like, fuck you. They ain't tell me what to do. And then I was like, you need to fucking let her go. And then they're trying to, you know, I'm fucking getting pissed. And I ended up putting my hand through the fucking glass window with the little metal wires that go through it and my freaking knuckle right here. I don't know if you can see it, but where is it? Not that one, not that one. Right there. It's kind of hard to see. But there's this big ass scar that's right there. It's from where I put my hand through the freaking window and the metal wire went through my finger. She had to proof my ass. But I was just pissed. I don't like when dudes touch girls. I don't understand it, and it makes me mad, and I don't get it if it's for restraining purposes or not. It's just don't ever touch a woman. But, anyways, past that part. So from there, I did the whole kid, like I said, and I think I was actually ranting on about how I only cheated on one person. But like I said, she got me back. I mean, she got me expelled from school. She got me freaking... I had to go to the stupid program. I got a whole bunch of shit while I was over there. I was still never allowed back into school again. They said I had like I had attachment disorder and that I had anger issues and that I was not capable of being in school, which I'm way calmer than I used to be. Like I'm not a violent person. Never been a violent person. I just I don't like when things don't go my way, and I don't like any violence towards women. I don't think that's a bad thing, anyways. I mean, whatever. If I'm going to be angry because a dude's touching a girl, then I have every freaking right to be angry, you know? And I think that's why I love so much in a relationship because, you know, I just want to be whole. Like, there's nothing more in the world than I want to be just a normal person with having a good life. Granted, I want, my life's never going to be perfectly normal because my dream of a life is living on my boat and sailing around the world and seeing all different kinds of things and finding somebody that enjoys that same thing and doing that with them. But I just want that person that I'm waking up with in the morning, and I don't have to worry about them cheating on me or anything like that because I've been cheated on so much. I literally think I've been with, like I said, I haven't really been in a lot of relationships as much as I've slept around. Like I said, I used to be kind of a hoe. But I've had some serious relationships, probably about 15 or 20. Not really 15, like, I don't love them all. They weren't that serious, but, like, I don't know. I don't want to use names, but let's see. The serious ones were 1, 2, 3. There's probably about 5 really decent ones that, I actually cared a whole lot about. And out of those 5, 4 of them, well, I don't remember if one cheated on me. I know she left me on Christmas Eve, and I'm not going to mention her name because she's probably the hottest chick I've been out with, and we're still friends. And I know if she watches this, but I'd rather stay friends with her. She's gone through hell herself, and but I know she was talking. She left me for her ex. I don't know if they ever did anything. On freaking Christmas Eve, my ass. Fucking crazy people. Anyways, but what was I saying? So I've had about 5 really decent relationships like that lasted a while. I was married once, technically, but untechnically, I don't know. I called the state of Hawaii where I got married in, and they said that they don't have records of me being married, so therefore there's no proof of it. There's no records of it, and we did everything right. We did everything legal. We just didn't get filed right or something, I guess. Which thank God, because that girl screwed me up too. Not screwed me over. I don't know, screwed me up, and I got last laugh on that one. But we're still okay. We're cool. It's been so long. I don't hold grudges, you know. I think the only one that I don't there's I think 2 people I don't talk to anymore. Besides that, I'm at least civil with everybody else, you know. But most of them cheated on me. Even small relationships. I just don't understand cheating. Like, if you don't want to be, that's one thing everybody needs to stop doing. Like, if you don't want to be with somebody, or if you have any sexual feelings towards somebody else, you are not in love. And stop playing yourself that you are. Tell the person that it's not working out, and then go do your thing. Have respect for yourself, because being a cheater is not a good label for yourself. And it's not fair to the person you're with. You don't understand the damage it does to somebody to be cheated on, especially if that person loves you, and if you're telling that person you love them. I've had people, talk behind my back, spread rumors about me, everything, and it's like, and these people are telling me they love me, but I don't freaking know. Women can be crazy, like I said, but women can be great too. I mean, I know there's somebody out there for everybody, and it's the biggest thing is I just got to keep my head up. And right now, I don't really need that right now. I need friends, and I need people I can talk to, and why I get my life situated. I need to fix my boat. I need to not be homeless anymore. I need to, you know, I need Gemma to be okay. And but I definitely miss having, face to face interactions with people. When I was in my relationship, my last one, I really did. I didn't even go anywhere. I didn't see anybody. I just felt like I needed to give my all to this relationship. I wanted to be okay for once. I never dated you, Crystal. You freaking crazy. You're like my sister. I know. I'm saying face to face stuff, weirdo. Like, it's just, I don't know. When I'm in a relation, and Crystal can even tell you. Like, Crystal knows me more than she's my brother's baby mama. And that's what we'll put it at. Yeah, that's what she is. But she's probably been one of my best friends throughout my whole life. Anytime I've been in, her and my other sister, what I call my sister, and them 2 people have been through like everything. But Crystal, I can say, has done. If I've ever needed a place, didn't hear that part. Ass laugh a lot. Well, pay more fucking attention. If you pay attention, then you'll get to know stuff, and then you'll be like, won't sound so weird. And I'm just kidding. But and Crystal and James, see, it's all like my friends on here, which is like all a couple of them that I have. But and Crystal can tell you too, and that's one thing I do. When I'm in a relationship, I kind of ignore everybody else, which is a stupid thing I have always done. But it's not that I want to ignore anybody. I want a relationship to work so bad that I feel like if I don't put my all into it, I'm gonna fuck it up. And I end up fucking it up anyways. Yes, technically it's the same freaking thing. Having kids with somebody and being somebody's baby's mama is the same freaking thing. But anyways, I have, like, I don't know. I have some issues. That's for sure. And I need to get past a lot of these issues. And that's one thing, the reason why when I'm on a boat, like, not now when I'm on a boat, because I'm on a freaking boat and I love my boat. My boat is huge and amazing, and I think I'm going to name my boat Overcompensating because it's so large. Just to be like laughs and giggles, because I think that's going to be fun. But it's still stressful because I've got so much to do and I don't know how I'm going to get it all done. I don't know how I'm going to get it all funded. Oh, of course. I know I screwed up because I tried too hard, and I tell people that, like, it's not like I blindly go in a relationship. Whenever I'm with somebody, I tell them my faults, dude. I'll be like, listen, I'm never gonna cheat on you. I'm never gonna abuse you, but I'm gonna care too much, and I'm gonna worry, and I'm gonna apologize a lot because I don't want to screw things up, and I'm probably gonna push you away. I pre-warn these motherfuckers. I tell them I'm gonna push them away. It's just what I do, you know. But whatever. So they go in, like, I'm gonna make a contract to date me for now on, saying that we're gonna like criminally agree on some of this shit, and if they do any of these bad things, and they're gonna be held responsible. I'm just kidding. But Crystal's been there through half my freaking breakups. I'm all set with that. It's a whole lot of work right there. I don't want to work for that. But I really want to get this boat done. That's my. She needs so much work. I put a YouTube video up, and if you guys can all look that up, I'm sailing with Gemma. Or it's even on my Facebook page too, which most of you guys can know where that is. What the hell is 90%? I don't know what we're talking about on 90%. I'm kind of lost because I've been like rambling for a while now. And there is a lag, so anything I say when you guys type me, just to let you know, there's probably about a 20-second lag. So anything you're hearing, I've actually said about 20 seconds ago. And I don't remember 20 seconds ago. I remember now. And that lasts for about 3 seconds. And after that, it's gone on my brain. But F your breakups. Of your breakups, 90%. 90% of my breakups are what? Cheated? Or what did they do? Stop confusing me with this chat. Dude, there was a freaking shooting here yesterday. Not here, but in this town, like 2 miles from me. Right at Crystal. And it was funny. And I was going to message you, Crystal, because the shooting was at Crystal's. But Crystal's is a fast food joint. They have these little tiny little miniature burgers like this big. But yeah, anyway, so there is a lag, 20 seconds, something like that. So if I get confused or lost or whatnot, it's because of that. What are you doing, Gemma? I know I'm keeping you up. Oh, my light went out, which I really don't need apparently, because it's still, this light does plenty good enough. So what was I talking about? Now I'm fucking confused. Oh my god, I've been there for during 90% of your. Oh no, okay, yes, you've been there for yes. I'll agree with that. 90%, maybe a little more, maybe like 92.3, like being a little more exact. I mean, you've definitely been a good friend, and I might not have been the greatest friend back because, like I said, when I get in a relationship, I kind of just ghost everybody, and it's not the right thing to do. And it's nothing. I don't know how to be a good friend, or I don't know how to be family. And I know it hurts people, but at the same time, it's how I was raised. It's something I've seen all my life. So, and I know it's not okay, but it's just kind of instinct. It's just I don't think about anything but what I want, and that's kind of a stubborn thing, I guess. Not a stubborn thing, a selfish thing. But I'm trying to change that. I am. I'm trying to be a better person. Like everything I do now is not for me. It's not for anybody else. Everything I've done lately is all for Gemma, you know. And she's like helped me a lot, you know, understand that, you know, I can how to care for something and how to love something else that isn't romantic. Because definitely not romantic on my bird. That's weird. But I love Gemma. I mean, she's brought me, you know, a lot of joy. And it's hard for me to have an animal because I'm allergic to damn near everything when it comes to animals. And even most birds I am, but macaws are considered hypoallergenic for birds. And she doesn't mess with me. And she aggravates the piss out of me so much. But I love her. And I wouldn't change anything, you know. Only time she really aggravates me is sometimes she needs attention. I get these horrible headaches. And she'll do the squawking thing and stuff like that. And I try to get her to calm down and do stuff for her, and you know, but she's just, you know, she doesn't want to. And she's a macaw. It's not her fault. Fucking mosquito. I'm gonna find that son of a bitch and I'm gonna kill him. If I had my gun right now, I'd probably just start shooting at it. But I had to fucking sell my gun just because my freaking truck broke down. Just so I could get it fixed, which I miss my gun. Which I'm glad I didn't sell it before, because then I wouldn't have been able to have my truck fixed and we would have lost everything. But well, there's been so many breaking news stories that keep coming up on my phone with mass shootings and stuff. There's a lot of shit going on in this world. It's crazy. I'm not gonna get political on you. I'm talking to you that bullshit. But just a crime. You already know why I'm doing that if you were watching the beginning of the fucking video. So hush your face. You don't pay attention. So this is why people got to tune in from the beginning. And you can watch it back from the beginning. You can go back to about minute 3. I've been online for 47 minutes. And you will find out the answer to that one. Well, you can next time freaking sign up for my alerts and do follow and subscribe or whatever it does that you need. You get alerts. And then you will see exactly when I go live. And then you can watch it from the beginning. You'll get a little notice that says, ding, Sailing with Gemma is live. Even though we're not sailing, but I am with Gemma. That's what matters. I have a sailboat, so I can be sailing. So technically, it's still an accurate post. But, anyways, message me and I'll tell you more about why. I'm on this earth to mess with you, to make you be more crazy, so shush your mouth. If I were to shush my mouth, this would probably be even more boring than it already is. And that I have 2 people on Facebook watching and 1 on Twitch is quite amazing. Especially the person from Twitch. You haven't said anything, whoever you are, I appreciate you watching. You can talk. We're not bad people. Definitely want to get to know my viewers. If you haven't already done any of the follow, subscribe things, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet on YouTube, I need to get monetized on that. Please go to Sailing with Gemma on YouTube. I never edit my videos. Everything's always going to be live like this. I throw them right up on YouTube right after till I get monetized. Then once I'm monetized, I can actually go live on all 3 at once. So I'll be live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And that will make me a lot happier. But I need 1,000 subscribers. And it's completely free to subscribe. So there's no freaking excuses. Don't be cheap, because it is cheap. It's free. It's better than cheap. You hit subscribe. You don't even have to watch. And it helps me get to 1,000. I have 30. I need a crap ton more so I can go live there. Because eventually, this isn't going to be just me talking. It's actually going to be going on and doing stuff together, especially sailing, doing some ocean cleanup stuff, covering a lot of events, watching Gemma go crazy, and a whole bunch of fun stuff. Especially on my... What are these cops doing? Apparently, Titusville is not a very safe place. I was doing some research. Dude, there's cops all the time, everywhere. Like I said, there was a shooting last night. I don't know if anybody died. I didn't read up on it after that. But I keep my scanner on my phone app in case anything's going on. And there's a lot of shootings. What, Bubbas? You want to come here? Okay, hello. You can come up here. Hey, babies. Say hi. You got scared. It's okay. You can sit with Daddy. What? Come here. Oh, say hi. The window's closed. You say hi? Hello. You say hi to everybody. Did the cops wake you up? Do you want me to write a civil complaint on them? Do you want me to write a civil complaint? Ow! They were disturbing the freaking peace. Ow, your nails are so long. I need to get. She hasn't been able to use her. Here, come up there, Bubbas. There you go. You can sit on my steering wheel. She hasn't been able to use her freaking her perch that has the sandpaper on it type stuff. It's not sandpaper itself. It's like a rock, but it keeps her nails trim. And I've lost the bolt to it, so I can't put it on her cage. And without that, oh my God, more cops. Her nails get so sharp and they hurt like crazy. Her talons, they're beyond just ridiculously, harmfully harsh. But I don't even know where I was going with this. I'm trying to tell you about me a little bit, but I guess me ranting is kind of. She's beautiful because, but can't have birds in my home. Laugh out loud. I'm 1,500 miles from you. She won't be in your home. Do not worry. Your cats would not like her very much. Although I think it would be kind of funny to see them interact. There's just a lot of cops. I should probably look to see what's going on. I want to start doing. I need to get a scanner, like a real scanner, and I want to start going to some of these like when they have like big things going on and start like doing some of the capturing shit, whatever, live streaming some of the some of the police things, but kind of like a live PD thing, but like not live PD because that's like I'm not a cop. I know what you were saying. I was just being a dick. I gotta find my microphone too. I bought an external microphone a while back for this stupid gimbal, which I hate. If anybody uses DJI, the DJI Inspire 2, it's a gimbal that's supposed to help you move around. See, like that's why it stays so steady. And it has a little remote control, and you change a little camera like this, and it's all cool. Yeah, well, if you're in a tight spot, it sucks. Damn thing moves all over by itself, and yeah, it just drives me crazy. And it's supposed to be all this best gimbal in the whole wide world. Because I want to do a lot of live stream events and on my Twitch and all that, and well, on all my things. And maybe I'm using it wrong. I have it calibrated and all that stuff, but who knows? So pretty much that's me. I mean, if you don't know who I am by that, I mean that was a freaking. I ranted about 45 minutes about who I am. And that's who I am, and that's what I am, and whatnot. But I know that, like I said, I do these a lot just to have, I feel like even that a lot of times my chats pretty much are. If you've seen most of my posts, I've got some support like in messages offline and stuff like that, but I don't have a whole lot of interaction in them. So it's just me just talking, and but it just feels like maybe somebody will hear me, and that somebody will care, or maybe even some of the things I say somebody will relate to, and they'll be like, oh wow, he went through some of the same shit, and then they can open up. Because I'd really like this not just to be just about me or Gemma. I would like, I think having people to talk to is a really important thing in life, and knowing, people have gone through all different kinds of shit in life or whatnot. And I'm gonna turn this on Gemma just because I'm going to for a second. And all right, where the hell is this? And hold on. You can do this. No. What's this? You can add music in this thing? Holy crap. I'm trying to figure out what the hell does this button do? Hold on, I'm kind of interested in this. Oh, back over here. Dude, you can have a little... There's a... What the hell's... Selfie fine face. What the hell is this? Okay, let's see. What the hell? I don't understand any of this. It's got... Vivid. Oh, I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. Hold on. I don't understand what any of this is. Okay. What the hell does this one do? I can draw? Oh no, that's live. I don't want to cancel that. What's this button? Oh. What's this? You cannot use this effect with beauty on. I don't want beauty on. Does it make me look beautiful, whatever I just did? Because this says I have beauty on, and I don't think I have beauty on. How do I get out of that? I gotta turn that off. Okay. I want that off. No, how do you turn it off? Natural? Original? Crystal, if you're still on, tell Logan I said goodnight. He just messaged me, but I can't say nothing because I am... Alright, hold on 1 second. No, what's this one? Dude, this thing has so many freaking options. This one. I can have little snow people. What's this one? Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I can have a snowman. I'm not trying to ignore anybody either. I'm really entertained by all these little... Is that a pirate? Oh, no, that's not a pirate. Oh, look, I can have a live channel. Dude, I look like I'm official. Welcome to Blues View News with Nick. No, that doesn't... No. What's this one? I'm a freaking baseball champion? What's this? Oh, that's stupid. Why don't they have any cool ones? What's that? Ooh, this one has a bouncy ball. What's this? Play. Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. I'm going to kill you. Wow, that's weird. Dude, that's fucking trippy. It's like... Wow, we're gonna use this one for a little bit. Just because it's like... See, I can entertain myself for freaking hours off this weird shit. I'm sorry. No. I don't even know where I just was. What's this one do? So that just changes the color of it? Alright, so that's weird. Wow. Alright, that one's weird. Hello. Oh, dude, I had like... Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm like double me. It's like the Double Mint gum commercial. Oh, no. I can like completely disappear on that. I'm like not even... I should have been technically on the stream. I'm not. Wow. There's two of me. That would be like... Weird. I'm trying to make my eye into one eye. I'm sorry. I'm really entertained by these. This app, this is Streamlabs. So, oh, I can be like my wrinkly forehead. I don't want a rainbow in my picture. Da da da. So I've completely lost track of what I'm supposed to be doing because these are so freaking neat. I love Streamlabs. They are cool. Oh, I gotta turn the other one off first. Now, how do I do that? I need to turn it off. Alright. What's this do? Well, that's kind of cool. I have a pirate one. That's strange. Very, very strange. I don't want beauty on. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. So, now I'm completely lost where I gotta check those out later. Those are freaking awesome. Maybe I'll find a cool one to put on there. But, so I'm pretty much done. That was my hour. I'm just trying to get some time in there. If you guys haven't, like, subscribe, follow, do whatever those nice people do. I am going to go to bed soon because I have to work in the morning. So I can get screwed out of more hours and not get paid. It's going to be fun. Have a good night, guys.